Welcome to Kidmissing TV. I'm your host, Angelina Wilson. This is the case of the woman in yellow. This case takes us to Darwin in the Northern Territory of Australia. This lady was Aboriginal. I think most people know what that is. It's the native peoples to Australia, because like North America, there were native people. And these people, their culture is Aborigines. And they've kind of been put out on the edges of society because, and pushed out when the English came in. And all of a sudden took over their land as a penal colony. Or a jail colony. They must have appreciated that oh so much. Anyway, so these cases, they tend to be discriminated against just as Native Americans do here. So on the 27th of March 1987, this lady, aged 25 to 30, was found. Again, she was Aboriginal. She was skeletal. She had been there from 3 to 10 years. They don't say what her cause of death was. It is possible they didn't know what it was. They gave her the nickname the Woman in Yellow. She was found in a bushland in Lanier, Darwin, Northern Territory. A fragment of yellow clothing was recovered in the vicinity of her remains, which is how she became known as the Woman in Yellow. There isn't a whole lot of information, and I did search. I don't have a phone number because it's in Australia. If she had been there 3 to 10 years, it was 1987. So she'd been there she was placed there between 1977 and 1983, approximately. Which means she would have been born 25 and 87. (87 minus 20 is 67). Between 1957 and 1962, approximately, depending on my math. So even if she was reported missing, they might not have looked too hard for her. Okay, we have one more case in unidentified August, and 70 September is written. I do have to make the list, though. I went through and I found all the cases, found all their information, but I didn't write a list of the cases. So I'm going to do that, excuse me, today. That makes it easier to make posters. And I'm going to do the calendar for September today, because we only have one more case in, I almost said Oddities October. Goodness gracious. One more case in unidentified August on Wednesday. Then the following Monday we begin 70s September. And please remember, the Doe Fridays won't necessarily reflect the theme of the month. Also, let me address the elephant in the room, this makeup look. I was doing a 1950s makeup look for my other channel. Man, I've never seen myself with eyeliner. Because I am not an eyeliner person. However, I do like an eyeliner in order to put back the eyebrows I don't have. That's why the bright red lipstick, the red rouge, or blush as we call it today. Because I was doing a 1950s look for the other channel. So yeah, that's interesting. So the only problem with the look, to make it a 50s look, is it's way too shiny. Otherwise, I did a pretty good job recreating the look. So I just wanted to explain that so you didn't wonder why I went so nuts with my makeup today. That's why. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please check out both of the other channels. We're going to have an update on All in London tomorrow on Punky's Pro Wrestling. We're going to have of course, videos on the other channel every day on Punky's World. So please subscribe and hit those bells for all three channels. And thank you very much for that. We are doing phenomenally. You know, I hit plateaus and then I go up. I'll hit a plateau and go up. My channel is almost like weight loss. You hit a plateau, then you go down a little bit. You hit a plateau for a while, and you know what I mean? Only with this, it's up. Because there are currently 173 subscribers on Punky's World. Still only one on Punky's Pro Wrestling. Anyway, this channel, I don't know at this moment. I would have to go look. But we hit plateaus on this channel too. So, my new nail polish. I did the other day. So, thank you so much for joining me. Please get a hold of the police in Australia if you know who this woman is. There isn't much of a description. Like, I didn't see any height. You know, they could have measured her height. They are getting ready to do forensic genetic genealogy over there, so that's going to be good. Just to give you a little sneak preview of September, since this was a relatively short video, we have two cases that interconnect with each other. We have a doe and a missing girl. So I've done both because they believe the doe could be the girl. So I did separate cases for each. And we'll do them in the same week. I'll do the girl on a Wednesday, and that Friday, I will do the doe, so that they're right together, and I'll make sure that they're linked in each other's cards. You know, in the end cards. I'll have to go back and link the doe after I put the doe up in the end cards for the girl, because obviously I can't link something that isn't there yet. It's very easy to do though. Very easy to edit that. And I seem to have found mostly female cases. I do not know why. We've got a few unsolved murders, which were important to me because I haven't done any, and some actual missings, which I haven't done any in a while. So, um, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you will join me for 70s September. And in the upcoming months, Oddities October, 90s November, Deadly December. January doesn't have a theme. 50s February, Murderous March, April, Missing May, June and July do not have a theme, and then we go back to August. So I hope you'll join me for all our fun themed months and our not themed months. God bless you and have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you Wednesday. Bye, guys.